There's a lot of comparison that goes on with social media. Can take a huge toll on self-esteem when that's going on. There's a lot of comparisons going on when we're talking about social media, and there's a lot of looking at what other people are doing, feeling left out because other people are doing things that seem better, pictures are better, there's getting more likes, right, getting more views, whatever. There is research that indicates that the more time that somebody spends on social media, so the greater that usage gets, the more likely that it is to impact mood and more likely to have symptoms of depression. When there is cyberbullying going on, sometimes there is still a really strong fascination with going on social media and being exposed to this negative content. So sometimes that's when I will suggest parents to intervene a little bit more. Sometimes kids feel like it's better for me to know what's being said about me. I think that's a big part of it. And kids will say like, well, at least I know what's going around, what's out there. So it's that, like, I need to know what's happening. And being that if they don't access it, they feel that their anxiety is going to be higher. I do feel for most teens and parents, it's going to be unrealistic to say you can't use social media. Because that's hard to monitor, and there is positive aspects of social media as well. And so I do think we need to take that into consideration and say, okay, there is some things that they're getting out of it. They're getting the support, right? So this is a way that teens reach out to other people. Sometimes this is the only way that kids reach out to other people. So some social support is better than no social support. I think it can be helpful when people are trying to be kind of more transparent in terms of being more real on social media. So I think that can help us to balance out seeing like these really idealized images. It may not be realistic to say you cannot use social media, right? But it may be realistic to put a limit on how much, right? It might be realistic to say, this is when I'm going to be taking your phone away. Are kids going to like that? Are teens going to like that? Absolutely not. Right? They're going to be very unhappy about it, but that's might be one of those things we have to say, okay, this is worth it enough to me to place that boundary.